We may have just got our first signs of life on Mars. Now it's October 6th, and I'm a bit late, but sometimes life does that to you. So if you don't know, at one point Mars had water on it. It had more of an atmosphere than it does now. So they've been like sending rovers and stuff to study that shit because obviously. And so that's exactly what we did. This was a river delta that formed like 3 billion years ago, and specifically at the spot Bright Angel, we found some pretty cool rocks. This is the path of the Perseverance rover, the one that made the discovery. Now, if you don't really know anything about rocks, then this really doesn't look like anything special to you, but if you zoom in on this mudstone, you can see some pretty cool nodules. The scientists working on them were calling them poppy seeds and leopard prints. As you can see, the leopard prints are just like the more circular ring ones, and the poppy seeds are just like the little dots. And these formed through some form of chemistry. Basically, these nodules are very high in sulfur, phosphorus, and iron, and they found organic carbon in the rocks, which is not like doesn't mean that there was life there, but it's carbon that just has a lot of bonds, so there's like everything we need for life to be there is there. And basically what's happening is that this high energy iron and sulfur is losing energy, but it's stable, so we don't know why it should be losing energy. And the scientists can't find a reason that this would be happening, except with life being the answer. Now, these can occur naturally, but the environment that this was in doesn't seem to be the way that this could have occurred naturally that we're aware of. The people at NASA studied this for over a year trying to prove that this was not life, and they could not do it. This doesn't mean that this is life, but this does mean that we don't know what it is. It could very well be life, it's probably not. I mean, the burden of proof on life on Mars is so insanely high, so this is definitely not proof. So if we can get our hands on that rock, we can do more science, we can do more tests, but right now, we don't have a reason to explain this. But it could have been life. It probably wasn't though, I'm not gonna lie. It probably wasn't, but it's still fun to get excited about.